beautiful soul. Welcome to episode 18 of Reset Rise Midlife. I'm your host, Coach Sabrina Woods, and today we're diving into a topic that sits at the core of healing, connection, and growth: emotions. And this episode is for the woman who's tired of pretending that she's fine, and for the one who feels everything deeply but isn't quite sure what to do with all that feeling. If that's you, take a deep breath, settle in, because you found your space. You found your people. Because emotions just aren't feelings. They're teachers. They're guides. They are not enemies to be avoided, but messengers trying to be understood. In this conversation, we'll explore how recognizing and regulating your emotions can improve your relationships and your decision making. But let's start with emotional intelligence. It's not about never feeling angry, overwhelmed, or hurt. It's about recognizing what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, and what your body and mind are telling you in those moments. It's tuning in instead of checking out. There was a time when I thought feeling deeply made me weak. I avoided emotions, but now I know it's my strength. Emotional intelligence allows us to pause instead of react, to respond instead of explode, and to understand rather than avoid. And I want to get real with you, because this isn't just a theory for me. I live this. Many people don't know this part of my story, but I met my husband in a psychiatric ward, a 4-day hold after I tried to take myself out of this world. I had reached my breaking point. And on the outside, I seem highly functioning, in control. I had to go to work. I was a manager, an assistant manager. But on the inside, I was drowning. I had no emotional intelligence, none. I didn't know how to identify what I was feeling, let alone process it. My emotions ran me. I would sit at night with a box of Debbie cakes, and I would eat every single cake until it was gone. I was reactive, destructive, and impulsive. I made decisions that hurt other people and hurt me. I burned bridges, I sabotaged opportunities, and I kept repeating cycles I swore I would never go back to. And then one night, I had a coaching session and I faced my truth. My emotions weren't the enemy. It was my lack of understanding them that was hurting me. That was my turning point. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't linear. And it wasn't perfect. But it was real. And from that moment, I committed to doing the emotional work, to learning, to unlearning, to healing. But let's talk about triggers. You know those moments when someone says something and suddenly your chest tightens, your face flushes, you get hot, and your mind spirals? That's a trigger. It's not just about what was said. It's about what it touched. A memory, a wound, a fear. Understanding your triggers doesn't make you dramatic. It actually makes you self-aware. And when you can name your trigger, you take away some of its power. The goal isn't to never get triggered. The goal is to not allow your trigger to run the show. Healing emotional wounds isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Your current emotional reactions are often echoes from your past. Childhood neglect, trauma, rejection, abandonment, they all leave emotional imprints. And if we don't heal them, they leak into our present, into our relationships, our decisions, our self-worth. But here's the truth. It's hard to heal if you're constantly shaming yourself of how you feel. That's why self-compassion is vital. Be kind to yourself doesn't make you soft. It makes you strong. When you meet your pain with love instead of judgment, that's when healing begins. But let's break this down. Emotional versus rational thinking. Emotions give us data. Rational thinking gives us structure. Lean too far into logic, we disconnect. Lean too far into emotion, we can get swept away. The power is in the balance. One of the most transformative lessons I've learned is this: vulnerability is power. The more I tried to shut down my feelings, the more I became someone I didn't recognize. But when I let myself feel it all, the grief, the guilt, the joy, the fear, the shame, I didn't fall apart. I found pieces of myself that I didn't even know were missing. You see, I've come to learn that emotions live in the body. Your stomach tightens, your chest aches, your shoulders hold stress. Emotional suppression can lead to physical illness, and physical neglect can cloud our emotional clarity. It's all connected. But let's talk stress and anxiety. Those aren't flaws. They're your body trying to protect you. Are you feeling chronic stress today? Understand that that's your body begging you to listen. Managing them doesn't always mean meditating for an hour. Sometimes it's setting a boundary, taking a walk, saying no without apology or guilt. Which brings us to this. Not everything and everyone deserves access to your heart. Protect your energy like you protect your home. Because when you honor your emotional space, you teach others how to treat it too. But here's what I want you to hear the loudest today. Your emotions are not setbacks. They are signposts. And they are showing you what really matters, what hurts, and what needs healing. Personal growth doesn't come in spite of emotion. It comes through it. So let's reflect. Let's slow it down for a moment. Take a breath with me. Inhale, exhale. Now grab a piece of paper, a napkin, your journal, your note app. And I want you to write your journal prompt down for today, for this episode. And I want you to write, what emotions do I tend to suppress the most? And what will happen if I welcomed it instead of fighting it? And now you know every episode I'm going to leave us with some incantations or affirmations. Get in your fighting stance, ladies. Take that breath, and I want you to roar with me. Put your hand on your heart, and I want you to say, I am safe to feel. I am learning to listen. I am no longer afraid of my emotions. They are here to guide me home. That's beautiful. You are not broken. You are becoming. And just by tuning in today, you've taken a powerful step towards becoming. Are you ready to go deeper? If this episode touched anything inside of you, share it with a sister who may need it. Leave a review. Spread the healing. This is how we rise together. And if you're ready to stop running from your emotions and start rising with them, I invite you to book a spot in my Midlife Reset and Rise coaching package. This is your personalized space to rebuild, reconnect, and reimagine your life with clarity, self-trust, and emotional power. Until next time, remember, you're not just surviving midlife, you're resetting and rising through it. Let's walk the path together. Feel deeply, heal loudly, and rise anyway.